Erky Durky. Erky Durky. Can't get you straight here. Man, I wish that like the camera was just all one way, no matter what you do. No matter if it was on YouTube Live or Facebook or I always got to readjust the camera. Anyway, though, anybody catching the playback to this video, if you would like to follow my Facebook page, my Instagram, or my other YouTube channel where I do vlogs and chats and live personal mini readings, all the information for that good stuff will be in the description of the playback. Alrighty, so also, while I'm getting my deck woke up here, I like to do these mid-months and bonuses and whatnot. My goal is to hopefully pick up maybe some details that I may have missed in the last reading. That's my goal. Doesn't always turn out that way, though. Sometimes it tells a totally different story. Sometimes it tells the same story from a different perspective. Sometimes it just repeats the exact same damn story. You never know. But I think they're fun, so... Ooh, let's hop into it. Ten of Swords in the reverse jumped out for you. That's good. That is good. That is good. Means you're finally getting over it. Okay? It's either your choice or it just happened by default because... See, when you hit like a rock bottom low in vibration, or it doesn't really matter. After a certain point, by default, you'll start to lift back up. Unless you choose to keep yourself there. So it could be one or the other. Take that how it resonates. But let's get 5 shuffles really quick. Here's 1, 2, a 3, 2 more. Let's see what we got for my Leos. Leo, Leo, Leo. Ooh, I just realized something. Can y'all hear me? Ooh, hang on just a second. I gotta make sure my Bluetooth isn't on. Okay. Alright, just making sure because I just had my Bluetooth speakers, headphones connected. And wanted to make sure they weren't still connected so y'all could hear me good. Boy, I tell you what though, 2 of Cups in the reverse here. 2 of Cups in the reverse overall. So, whatever this is, like I said, whether it's, well, obviously it's a separation that happened, is what we're looking at here. Something that came to an end or something that is coming to an end. All right, and regardless of which situation you're in, whether it's something that is about to come to an end or something that already came to an end, which is kind of what I'm feeling like it is for the vast majority of you, at least you're getting over it. At least you're finally getting over it. You could be dealing with an Aquarius or a Pisces. Doesn't matter who you're dealing with, though. However, you understand the situation. You understand the facts. You understand what went wrong, what you did wrong, what they did wrong, what it is all together, okay? And I don't really think you're keeping it a secret. I don't really think you're keeping that to yourself. It's like, look, I know what it is. I know where you fucked up. I know where I fucked up. I just get it, you know? So it is what it is, basically. I'm getting over it. You can't, some people don't really like that phrase, it is what it is, but... Depending, it's kind of an empowering statement, and that's kind of maybe what I title this video. It is what it is. That'd be an interesting title for the video, but that's what I'm getting here, because the person you're dealing with, they're getting over it too. They're probably not the type that wants to commit anyway, okay? Page of Wands in the reverse. So I don't really see either of y'all, I don't know, there may be some animosity, because this is kind of one-sided, Now, though, I'm kind of feeling like you having this right here, it's not really quite so much like, oh, I'm just being selfish. It's more like, well, what good would me worrying about you do me, basically, Thanks, Dawn, for that super chat. I appreciate it. Still disappointed. Still disappointed and moving on. If you think about it too hard, yeah, you still get bummed out. But at the end of the day, it's like, well, at least I'm not in this toxic mess anymore. It could be a Capricorn that you're dealing with. So that's the good thing. I am getting over it because at least I'm away from this nastiness, this type of situation, type of vibration, And the person you're dealing with right here, I really don't think they're 100% sure exactly what they want to do. Be all the way honest with you. It's like they're not the type of person that wants to commit. But if you don't want to commit, I kind of feel like they don't really have much of a sense of direction. They really don't even know what they want to do exactly. Page of Wands reversed, Two of Wands. It's kind of like, okay, well, I don't want to commit to this, but I don't know what the hell I want to do. What am I? I don't even know. I don't really have a sense of direction. I don't really have a sense of foresight or really a destination. I don't really know what the hell I want to do. Okay, at least they're not fighting you anymore, I don't think. I kind of feel like they're throwing in the white towel and releasing themselves from the heartbreak, from the mess, from the muck, and all that good stuff, you know? So yeah, it's just judgment down here under that whole spread right there. Is what it is, basically. That's probably what I'm going to call this. It's probably what I'm going to title this. It is what it is, you know? So, all right, next spread. What's the next spread going to be? Future timelines. Anything new coming in for my Leos? Future timelines. Anything new coming in for my Leo people? Anything new coming in for my Leo people? Anything new, man. Anything new. Thank you all. Appreciate the positive feedback. Thank you. Anything new? Blue, 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 blue. Boom. Three of Wands in the reverse. Let's get three shuffles. Here's one, two, and three. And the Two of Wands. Okay. Well, here's what I'm feeling, at least for the rest of the month. And probably, because I know okay, so we're almost done with the retrograde, dude. Ooh, Ace of Swords, that kind of feels right. We're almost done with the retrograde. So I do feel like there are going to be some very back and forth kind of periods. You know, like I said, kind of tired of waiting, don't want to stay stagnant. But again, this is how I always feel during a Mercury retrograde. Okay, I don't want to sit around on my ass. I don't want to stand around and wait. But then again, I don't want to move. I don't really want to do anything. I don't. It's like this back and forth tug of war. So there will be times. Okay, there will be a period where it kind of creeps back up and gets the best of you. Okay. The situation, you start thinking about it, it becomes that burden again. You know, you start feeling the heartbreak and kind of would like to be able to, to do what went wrong, man. Why am I not good enough? Why can I not find commitment, you know? I see more inner struggle going on here for the most part. But I do see that you are coming up with the solution to what you're going to do next. It's just that we're still exiting the last bit of the actual retrograde, and then 2 weeks of post-shadow. Don't really know how severe that's going to be, but I do see there are going to be some periods where, you know, you do a pretty good job getting over it. But then for whatever reason, you know how, man, it just happens so crazy sometimes. Like you're just driving down the road, like feeling good, and then all of a sudden, a song comes on, or you drive past a restaurant, or something triggers it. And then bam, you fall right back into the low vibrations again. You know, I see you kind of struggling with that just a little bit throughout, like I said, probably the last bit of July, which is what we're on right now, and a little bit into August. But for the most part, I don't really think that's slowing you down. I don't really think it is. This is kind of back and forth. It's kind of mixed here. Let me get a freestyle spread for you. Freestyle spread. Not really seeing a whole lot of movement there. A little bit. Ace of Pentacles and the Ace of Swords. Kind of feel like you're going to get the idea, like, okay, this is what I'm doing next. Bam, I got the idea. However, I'm going to be careful about it. Some of y'all could be starting a new job, too, with that Ace of Pentacles. Page of Cups. Ooh, what's that all about? What's that all about? 6 shuffles. Here's 1, 2, 3. Whoa. 222 people in here. I see that. 3 more shuffles. 1, 2, and 3. New love offer, maybe? Or at least you got your eye on one, got your mind on it. Bing! Magician in the reverse. King of Cups, the Death in the reverse. Aww. Ooh, yeah. I kind of feel like somebody may actually try to reconcile here. Like, I'm not necessarily, I mean, for some of you it could go this way, but I'm not really saying necessarily that you're going to get a big old long message saying, I'm sorry, blah, 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 let's do this again. Some of you may, but I kind of have a feeling that it's going to kind of be more like, so how you been? You know, been thinking about you. Everything cool? You know, something like sneaky, you know, kind of sneaking in there, you know, as an attempt, the actual goal being to reconcile here and put an end to the conflict. But I wouldn't. I would not. And I don't think you're going to. I don't think you're going to. I kind of feel like you'll either completely ignore them or just shoot them straight down. You know, that's kind of what I'm feeling here. Alrighty. That deck right there. Alright, what should the next spread be here? What should the next spread be? I'm not going to do the advice until dead last. Ooh, I just looked up and we're at 11-11. That was cool. So true, good. Appreciate the positive feedback, y'all. I guess another freestyle spread. We'll just see what comes up. Whatever wants to come up and however it wants to come out. That's one thing I'm changing about my readings, y'all. Ooh, look at this. Look, check us out. Look how this happened. Look how that happened, dude. I was shuffling and the Leo card fell right on my hand. Sweet. It's cool how that happened. That is your card. For those of you who do not know the tarot, that is the card of Leo right there. That's the strength card. All right. So definitely, and a lot of times it happens like this, whether we like it or not, and I know you've probably heard me say this a million times, but universe sometimes will put extra weight on you to strengthen you up. You know, it's your choice whether or not you want to go through it and gain the strength. And you know, some people actually kind of get addicted to it and stay in victim mode. But I don't really think that's what you're all going to do. I think it's made you strong as hell and at least get your sense of strength back and get back in your element, back in Leo mode. You know what I mean? Let's get 6 shuffles here. Here's 1. There's 2. 3. 3 more. There's that Ace of Pentacles again. Still got a bit of an attitude problem though, don't you? Yeah. Still got a bit of an attitude problem. Yeah, right now I kind of feel like some of y'all may be starting a new job. But things are still going just a little bit too slow for you. You know? Things are still going just a little bit slow. And it's all good and well, actually. But I kind of feel like it makes you just a little bit nervous. It makes you start to question yourself. Question whether or not you're doing good enough. You're coming to your senses about a lot of things. I kind of feel like, and that's one of the things that Mercury retrogrades do for us, dude. All right? And that's hard. The hardest person to confront is yourself. That's the hardest person to confront and be honest with, is yourself. And a lot of times that Mercury retrograde will bring some, dude, I'm going to tell you what, it'll bring shit up to the surface that you've been trying to hide, been trying to ignore, not been wanting to pay attention to it. Boy, sometimes it just comes up, you know. You know, you ever have like those projectile vomits, you know, you don't even feel it coming. You know, but all of a sudden, that's kind of, oh yeah. So, still got you in a bit of a mood, okay? I kind of feel you questioning yourself. Man, am I not good enough? Like, what's wrong with me? What's the problem here, you know? And causes quite a bit of anxiety because, you know, things aren't they're not exactly taking off as quickly as you would like them to, you know, with the passion and the emotions and but overall here, like I said, Ace of Pentacles. So for those of you who aren't really starting a new job, I don't know, some of you could be, but I feel like, see, the biggest difference between the Ace of Pentacles and like, especially the Ace of Wands or Swords or the Cups, is that this right here, the Ace of Pentacles, even if it has nothing to do with finances, in a general kind of manner, it's thought out, it's planned out. It's like, okay, well, this makes sense right here. We gotta plan this out. We gotta write the steps down, and then we gotta take each step and then do the math, and then make sure that all the calculations are correct, and then and then we take our first step. And then, between that and the next step, we gotta do all these calculations and make sure everything is blah, 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 blah. The boring, earthy shit, And that causes you just a little bit of anxiety because it's not quite happening, bam, the way you like it to, the fiery. Just is what it is. It is what it is, man, Erky Durky. Well, how about advice? What advice do we have for my Leos? Whoa, oh, way too many cards fell out right there. Way too many. Yes, thank you, Deanna. I couldn't see what was being said, but I could see, like, when the same person, like, puts up a bunch of comments in a row like that, I was like, they're probably being an idiot. As soon as I thought that, I saw they got blocked. Do. That's my new moderator, by the way, y'all. My new moderator. Anyway, let's see. What advice do we have? Advice for my Leos. Bloopity bloopity bloop 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 boom. Y'all gonna kick me in the wiener. Wait just a little bit longer, dude. You're almost there, man. You're almost there. 5 shuffles. 1, 2. Come on, cards. There we go. 3, 4, 5. And if I have to tell one more sign to wait, I'm gonna kick myself in the butt. You know what I mean? Bam, the 3 of Swords in the reverse. Cool. 3 of Wands in the upright. All right, right now. Okay. There is, hang on, bang. Okay, yeah, there's the 8 of Swords again. And the King of Pentacles. Yeah, so right now, during this last little bitty bit, dude, it's not that much, man. It's just a little teeny, just a little bit of time, okay? While you are sitting still, which none of us want to do. It's not just you. None of us want to be in this sitting still, but you kind of have to, It's time to make sure you get your emotions in check and basically you're pooping a group. Get everything organized. Make sure that you are financially, not necessarily independent, but you're good. You know what I'm saying? You got you. Financially, emotionally. Emotionally is probably the most important part. As long as you got yourself emotionally, even if you aren't doing the best financially, as long as you're good emotionally and you got you, that's really all you need. Money can't buy that. So put that one first, okay? But as far as the situation that you're dealing with, you need to just keep on walking. I kind of feel like there's something right out there on the horizon for you. It's just you can't make it out yet. You're not supposed to be able to. Can't make it out yet. I feel like that there is a successful relationship, job, whatever the case may be. But right now, it's just not time yet. Magician reverse. It's not time to try to manifest anything. Not quite yet, dude. All right, no. Let me take that back. It's not that it's not time to manifest. It's just not time to take action yet, okay? That's the thing. You have to manifest with all 4 elements. Air, fire, water, and earth, okay? Earth is actually they're all equally important. But earth is the one that we mess up with the most, okay? The air, you have to have your thoughts, your ideas, your communication, your intellect. The fire, your passion, your head, you're being headstrong and the intensity, your emotions, the water, the love, the emotions, you know what I'm saying? And the earth is the one that we always screw up on. That's the action that you take. Okay? When you take action, what action to take Those things are very important. That's the one we always screw up on. Right now, it's time to make sure every element is in place until you feel the desire to move and get your hands dirty. And it's not quite yet because we're still dealing with some kooky shit in the skies. So, but it's out there. It's out there. You can feel it, you can smell it, you can almost taste it in the air, but you can't quite see it yet. And that's fine. You're not supposed to be able to. Right now, what the vast majority of us are doing, while doors are still closed and not quite open yet, is inner work. Inner work. Okay, coming to our senses about things in ourselves that we can correct so that we can cast forth a better version of ourselves into the new cycle, as long as we agree to flow with the changes, which a lot of people don't. Okay, that makes sense there? Well, I really hope that little bonus reading helped y'all. I hope it did. I'm so sick of telling people to wait, dude, but that's just, man, the cards come out. I say, what advice do we have when the Two of Wands comes out? I'm not going to lie to you, you know. So anyway, it's the nature of the beast. We'll see how things continue to play out with the weeklies and the midweeks and whatnot, and all that good stuff. So anyway, I greatly appreciate y'all for tuning in, for the super chats and the likes and comments and whatnot. And for now, I'm out of here. All right, y'all have a good one.